done an excellent job in the skits. They, in their own words, tried to explain the relationship between Radha and Krishna. As adults, we have to go beyond the stories and try to get a better understanding of Radha. I know most of us have questions about Radha, and we look for explanations, but they leave us with more questions. Radha came to Earth about 5,000 years ago when Krishna was on Earth. A lot of dirt has fallen on our understanding of that has left us more confused about the relationship between Radha and Krishna. To understand Radha, we have to understand a mother. Do we ever wonder what makes a mother take care of her child? A mother's love for her child makes her take care of the child. The love within the mother is actually more important than the mother herself. This love drives the mother to look after the child. Similarly, God's love for us makes God sustain us. Without his love, this creation would not exist, nor would he be compelled to do all that he does in this creation. So, in reality, God's love is more important than God. Let us look at the word Radhe, which is made of two words, namely Ra, short for Ras, and De. Ra means love, or juice of life, while De means giver. The one gives love of life is Radha. God's love incarnated as Radha at the time of Krishna's avatar. One can also see the importance of that love because Radha was born before Krishna. In other words, Radha is older than Krishna. God's love is at the forefront of any activity of God. This love of God is innocent, unconditional, and divine, and that is the reason for Radha and Krishna being together in childhood. Krishna left Vrindavan when he was 8 years old, and he never returned back to Vrindavan. There is no recorded meeting between Radha and Krishna later in their lives. To depict Radha and Krishna as adults in any activity is not proper, because in doing so, we lose the purity, divinity, and innocence of God's love. There never was a physical relationship as we are accustomed to between Radha and Krishna. This childhood meeting of Radha and Krishna was the beginning of a whole new spiritual path. Even today, there are Radha Panthis and Vishnu Panthis who don't worship Krishna. They worship only Radha. Radha Panthis is a very huge group with a large following. If you travel in North India, you will see stickers and posters with just Radha, no Krishna. Because in her love and her sense of inclusion, she just included him as a part of herself. They say, there is no Krishna without Radha. It's not the other way around. It is not that there is no Radha without Krishna. There is no Krishna without Radha. Here we see that God without his love is meaningless. In Radha, we see an ideal devotee of God. Radha existed only for Krishna. In her eyes, Krishna existed for her whole life. It did not matter whether Krishna was physically with her or away from her. Radha used to say, I live in him, he lives in me, and that's all. It doesn't matter where he is or who he is with. He is only with me. He cannot be anywhere else. This statement speaks volumes of devotion that Radha had for Krishna. For Radha, the world does not exist. Only Krishna exists. She is not a good social being, but an absolute divine, colorful, eternal being. Even when Radha heard that all of Gokul is coming to Vrindavan, and she took it as, he is fulfilling his promise to me. He said he will come, and he is coming. Once a person rises beyond certain limitations of his consciousness, every thought of his becomes the will of God himself. The very destiny and course of the world could be decided just by his will, simply by thought. Behind every action Radha did was for the sole purpose of Krishna. She leads a life how Krishna has preached. They had pure, unworldly, divine love towards each other. We should have Radha as our ideal, our guru. Radha's love towards Krishna is pure love, divine love, unworldly love, without any expectations or reservations, not for any material or spiritual knowledge. Love for love, only Krishna, only for the comfort of Krishna. Loving only for love, Radha's every work is only for Krishna. Radha never expected even goodness from Krishna. Radha never expressed her love, she loved only for love. Love only gives. Radha. She was ideal, true, divine love, unworldly love, endless love towards our Lord. She is Radha.